if you cultivate a mindset of honor and gratitude alone, you will not be poor. Your life will be improved and enhanced in a way that will surprise you. Listen, if you are in any kind of relationship and you feel you don't have enough value to contribute, let me tell you what to bring to the table. Bring gratitude and bring honor. It becomes a sufficient contribution in that relationship. That means if you cannot provide the technical skills at the back end of that relationship, provide gratitude and provide honor. That means you are in a relationship, whether a spouse, whether a business relationship, that seems to look one-sided. One person is the one doing the job. It will remain unfair until you balance it, introducing gratitude. I may not have the technical skills. You brought me in this oil and gas company. I know that I'm not adding anything so much in terms of my intellectual capacity, but just to let you know that I am grateful. Thank you so much for being attentive to my family. Thank you so much for even making me a shareholder in this company. I do not take it for granted. And the board members unanimously will say, no, retain this guy there. He may not be contributing anything, but we like him because you are providing psychological support. That is your value. But where you do not have your intrinsic technical value, and then you now garnish that kind of bad picture with ingratitude and dishonor, you're on your way out from wherever you are to the realm of the poor. For some of you, as you are listening to me now, let me challenge you. After I told them again in Zaria over the weekend, look for 5 people in your life who have been active contributors, even financially, to your life. Send them a very generous, lavish text expressing your gratitude. Daddy, thank you. Don't say I didn't ask you to give birth to me. Childish, childish, childish. Don't do that. Or your boss, don't say I'm working. It's not a favor. It's not whether you like them or not. That you are responsible and you are matured enough to send a text. And I've told you how to communicate gratitude here in Koinonia. The way you communicate, the goal of gratitude is to make the giver perceive that you are grateful. And it is your responsibility to invent every expression that makes the giver perceive. Until the giver perceives that you are grateful, you have not yet communicated gratitude. So for instance, if in your world the only way you say thank you is one word, thanks, you are going to be poor. Are we together? It is true. Someone gives you a house, you say thanks. Gives you a car, you say thanks. Pays the school fees of your children, thanks. No. And for people who can disturb, they will send 5 text messages in 10 minutes just to remind you. I'm sure you've forgotten. You were saying you will do a transfer. I know that you are busy. Can I just remind you again? And then when the transfer comes, is by the next day. You now say, oh, I forgot, I saw it, thanks. You have closed that door. And even though it's the year of open doors, you will be surprised that you use your own hand. The door that prophecy opened, that you close it and stood at the back to make sure that door does not open again. Say amen. Please do it. Listen, I will not teach you what will not produce results. I'm not here to waste your time to just shout amen and go back and return back. No, I want you to return with testimonies and say, Apostle, last week I sent a text to someone who I worked for in 2018, 2017, and I just sent him a text. Sir, just to appreciate you, I was inspired in church today, and I thought to just reminiscing on your kindness through the years, and this is me expressing my heartfelt gratitude. The Lord bless you. I still recall your kindness. The Lord increase you. The next time you hear a call by 11:30, where have you been? Are you now working? No, sir. Come and see me tomorrow. That's it. You can drop your prayer request on the ground and dance around it. That's a spiritual principle, praise and the rest. But if that is the only thing you do, you may be disappointed. Remember, they are called forces of advantage, not one force. So when you isolate one, maybe just the power of praise, you see that? How do you now link up with the person who should help you?